Friends, in this video, I'm going to talk to you on the topic uncertainty is a friend. Today, we don't know what would happen next in global banking. Which bank will struggle? Where we could see a crisis? How central bankers are going to manage conflicting objectives of controlling inflation and ensuring the banks are safe. We have no copybook or textbook to say that this is how it can be done properly. So, everybody, central bankers, investors, politicians, observers are all back to learning mode. We have to see what kind of decisions or responses are going to be taken by central bankers, and we'll have to see how the stock market receives them. Nobody can predict this. That's why we are back to worrying every night as to what would happen in the global markets and how that will resonate in the Indian markets. Naturally, since all this confusion is centered around banks, Indian banks are also seeing a lot of fear surround them. Given that financials are a significant part of our index, they are weighing heavily on the index and pushing the index down. Also, the shorts in the system created by the foreign institutional investors is at its highest in a while. So, all these things are adding up to a lot of fear, and the retail investors are wondering whether they should sell and exit. A lot of HNIs are thinking whether it may make sense to go out now and come back after a few months. There is also the overhang of a El Nino effect on the monsoon, which creates inflation fears in India. We have a prediction for the next few days that there would be rains across the country. It's harvest time for wheat, and we don't know how these rains will impact harvest of wheat. Earlier, we were expecting that wheat would be a bumper harvest, nearly 5 lakh ton higher than the last year, but we don't know what exactly is going to happen now. So, we are seeing more complexity and uncertainty come back to the stock markets, and this is not going to end anytime soon. We are going to see this uncertainty come back in waves. So, we will live in an uncertain world. So, what should we do with our investing? Should we sell and go away, or should we simply sit and do nothing? Well, I think the answer should be a via media, something which is more open and opportunity seeking. When markets fall, you must know exactly what you want to buy, at what valuation you want to buy that, and buy a little bit whenever opportunity presents itself. Don't do everything in one day. Stagger your decisions and keep taking advantage of this uncertainty whenever the markets become too fearful. Because the general sense is that these opportunities will keep coming this year at you, and we should all make sure that every investor participates when such opportunities present before him. Usually, most people simply watch. So this year, I am hoping that investors make use of this opportunity that global volatility is giving us. India seems to be in a better place than the rest of the world. So if our markets correct sharply, we should show confidence and trust in our economy and take advantage of cheaper valuations in our companies and participate more in equity investing with the expectation that the future will only get better from here. Thank you for watching this video.